Previously on the HeroQuest painting project thing. This is HeroQuest. All the origins of fantasy for me was from this game. I knew this game before I knew Lord of the Rings. This was the game that made me get into Dungeons and Dragons. So the paintings I've been doing recently of childhood nostalgic figures, Turtles, He-Man, Star Wars, Thundercats, got me thinking about HeroQuest, and I realised I wanted to do was paint these figures. So we're going to start with this guy, the Barbarian, this guy, the Wizard, the Dwarf. I'm so excited to finish it off. So next is the Elf. Welcome back to another HeroQuest painting the paintings, the miniatures video. No, I have done the Barbarian, I've done the Dwarf, and I have done the Wizard. All of them have come out great, all of them slightly different challenges. Now we are doing the one, the only Elf. In HeroQuest, you're going through the dungeons as a team. It was usually me and my sister and a couple of my friends. Obviously, you always had your character. Now, my character was the Elf. And this continued after HeroQuest onto Dungeons and Dragons and the Warhammer 40,000 Elder. He was cool because he had a bit of magic and he had a sword, which made him a jack of all trades. And I thought that was quite cool. Also, the long hair and the pointy ears, you know. Can you see where I get all my style from? This was now the last of this series to paint the childhood nostalgic figures and make them into a work of art. As before, I started with the cadmium red and done the base paints. And this is kind of a tried and tested style by now. By this fourth painting, I've got it down. I know what I'm doing. The only challenges are not overworking it and not start painting the objects like they are the real objects, which I keep going on about. These are red plastic, and I wanted to make sure I didn't paint his ear or paint any like glint on the sword where you would if you were really painting metal. He was very similar to painting the Wizard, a lot of cloths, and it's got some moulding lines which are a bit harder to see what it's meant to be. Not as hard as a dwarf, but it was still quite a challenge. And just going in with these big, long brush strokes, these flowing things, and getting it looking like this was just perfect. And every bit every time I was painting him, I was just going back in my head. I could just see myself and my friends playing Warhammer, sitting on the floor because the tables weren't big enough. And I was the elf, and I just kept going back there. And it was amazing making a pop-art painting out of a figure which a lot of people won't even know what it is. So as before, the cadmium red's going on, we're doing the details, we're doing the shading, and if you've watched the other videos, you know where this is going. But the HeroQuest was such an important part to me, and I hope it was to you as well. If it was, you will remember playing the games. And it sounds stupid, but let me know which characters you are. I'd like to know who was ever the wizard, because he was so underpowered. Going in with final outlines here. Also, when I was doing this last one, I was comparing it to the other three because I didn't want to over highlight or under highlight or under shadow. And I also want to make sure they're all the same size with the base measurements. And then the outline, I was making sure it's the same thickness. I wanted them all to match, which is fine if you're doing it all together, but these were painted over about a 2-month period. I was doing them in between the bigger project. This is a passion project, and this passion project, I think in the long run shows that it was passion, and you know, it was, I did this because I love them so much. So there they are. After like 2 months of on and off painting, these 4 pop-art paintings of the barbarian, the wizard, the dwarf and the elf are done, and I absolutely love them. I love the simplicity of them, but also how hard it is to get that simplicity. This was about nostalgia, this was about love, this was about passion. And should I continue this project? That's my next thought. There is a lot more miniatures in HeroQuest. There is the skeletons, the mummies, the zombies, of course the gargoyle, the Witch King, Chaos Sorcerer, and then I've got the expansion, some of the expansions which have the ogres in. There's goblins, there's orcs, there's famias, whatever the hell they're called. I kind of really want to, I think maybe the grey guys next. We might go for the Chaos Sorcerer and the Chaos Warrior. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Subscribe, like, comment. Bye. Let's do it one more time.